Mr. Jennings.
Mr. Jennings, we want to sell you a website. I literally had a guy yesterday, we'll do you a free website. And I was like, free website? Okay, cool. Like, I'll go along with this. And then he's like, yeah, have you got a website at the minute? Yeah, we do. And then he's like, what is it? Implexus Gym. So he goes on Google, Implexus Gym, and he goes, it's actually quite a good website. And then he was having a little look through, and he was like, yeah, I can definitely optimize this for you, so it'll be well worth your time. And I was like, all right, what would you do to optimize it? And he was like, so what you need like an inquiry button, like right on the first page of the website. And I was like, right, I can do that. And he's like, yeah, you need a chat bot as well. And I was like, I don't want a chat bot. And he was like, all right, well, with the inquiry button that I can do for you, it'll still be like way better and you get loads more leads. And I was like, I think I'm going to do that myself.
How can you guarantee that?
I know, you can't. It's just bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate salespeople.
Hate people.
Yeah.
Trying to sell you things.
Salespeople are awful. Get it all the time. So annoying. I still can't believe that one. Manager!
That's so fucking rude.
I was going to swear.
I'd have straight up like.
recording.
hung up
You can
straight
swear.
away.
We literally swear all podcast, every podcast. Yeah. Oh, that was mad. But anyway, right. That was a bit of an introduction, wasn't it? So welcome back to, what are we on?
We're just fucking moaning all the time. That's what we do. Just bitch and
Welcome
moan.
to the Moaning Podcast.
Are we on 7? I really
Seven too
should have
many,
checked
that, innit?
this.
Yes, 7 or 8.
Okay, welcome back to Implexus, A Whole Lot of Nothing, episode 7 or 8.
0.5.
Yeah, we're going to crack on straight away. So, 10 seconds.
Fuck.
Genevieve.
Yeah,
Oh, you actually said my name. I was waiting for you to say girls go first. I was
Women.
like, Wiley.
No.
It's talking about you. I had a client compete this weekend. She smashed it, 9 out of 9 lifts. Gained some confidence back because it was more of a competition where she hadn't stepped back on the platform for a long time and she just wanted to feel things out. I wanted all the lifts to be RP6 and they were. She came back from it feeling like a renewed sense of like, I like powerlifting, like this is it, like a good feeling. So yeah, that was a bit of positive that came out of this weekend. So.
Oh, right, okay, the only positive. We did a coaching session, like a 2-hour coaching session.
Oh, we had a good coaching session where I found out I was really shit at everything. That's not positive for me. That's positive for you. No, it was good. Sometimes we need to find out what we're shit at, and yeah, we did a good job of finding that out. So yeah.
Right, well, happy days. So, good client performance in 10 seconds.
Yes.
Mr. Sung.
What did I do? Went back up to Newcastle and took my mum out to a little beach called Beach Town Beadnell. It's very quiet, there's fuck all there, it's ass into nowhere. It was nice though.
No.
It's nice to get a walk around with the dog and stuff, and my mum just pretty chilled. And then on the Sunday, we had the ABPU qualifier at Stag Fitness. So as always, it's a real pleasure to do the platform for them. I could only hang around for the squat and the bench though. Saw some really big, serious lifts. No one got hurt, thank God. Saw a 265 bench, but they skipped the press command, but it shot up like an RP7. It was crazy fast. But yeah, that's about my weekend. More powerlifting, yes. And dog stuff powerlifting, yeah. Same shit every weekend.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah. Have weekend off, do powerlifting.
Yes,
Yes.
always powerlift.
I feel really bad. I had something really good to say for my 10 seconds and I've completely forgotten it.
You got to spend the weekend with me.
That wasn't what I was going to say. No, I've completely forgotten. I was at the vets this morning for Bonnie's health check. And yeah, they want to do like preliminary x-rays on her just to make sure like all her joints are cool, because if she's going to be working and stuff.
Sounds very cheap.
Yeah.
It's certainly not cheap. So that's made my brain like a little bit frazzled today already. So I've forgotten my normal 10 seconds.
Bonbons.
And a little baby girl.
Too anabolic, that's why.
I know.
What are you shooting up in this dog?
She's jacked, isn't she?
She's so fucking massive.
It was like Saturday. She went through the back door and she's like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. She just pushes through the back door herself, like.
Does
for
she
any-
now?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Fucking hell. Right. So, getting into this week's podcast, we're talking about the 1%, aren't we? So, what I mean by that is like, so the effort you put into training and your training program and what you do like while in the gym is gonna make up the majority of your progress, plus like a little bit of like actually eating well. Let's say eating well, that makes up a lot of it as well. The 1% is like getting micronutrients in, getting like enough sleep, getting what else are we saying, like stress level,
The best gear stack.
yeah, the best wrist wraps and belts and everything like that. So like the 1%, that's what I mean by the 1%. So have you got anything else to add to the 1% list?
No, I think you've basically got all those covered. Nutrition, but like actually good nutrition, not just going to like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Making sure you're fueled for sessions, so that all comes under one belt, doesn't it? Yeah, hydration, all the little kind of tiny things that you can control that don't require any talent whatsoever.
Yeah. So, who should worry about the 1%? Like that extra
Top guys. It's for example, like it's like you see it back in the day when it's like, well, still do it now in bodybuilding, where the gym bros are really worrying about like, oh, am I have enough BCAAs? Like, don't worry about that, mate. Just make sure you get enough fucking protein in.
BCAAs.
Whereas you talk about the top level, where it's like the Jay Cutlers. What are they going to do to have the smallest bit of edge over Ronnie?
Yeah.
Like those guys will worry about it. You, mate, who's like fucking 60 kilos, do not need to worry about the perfect stack, the perfect this and that. Just get in, get a good foundation, just train hard and eat well. Your sleep can be pretty basic. Until you get to a competitive level when it's like you're edging against each other, that's when you're like, I can need to dial this in.
When you're competitive and you know you've hit everything that you can, you've got that edge over somebody else. If you haven't dialed in your sleep, your nutrition, everything else that you can control, when you're going head to head with someone, it's like, and they have, you've just let yourself down like straight away. So yeah, it needs to be like at that level where you want to take things seriously and you're competing, or elite level, where those 1% make a difference to that performance.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I'm going to play the devil's advocate here because I know, I have seen people on Instagram being like, everyone needs to worry about like how much sleep they're getting. Everyone needs to wear like blue light glasses and not let those like harmful blue lights get in your eyes before bedtime.
Too expensive.
So, if people are not necessarily like competitive in a competition, so they're not fighting for podiums, however, they're trying to be competitive with themselves, should they worry about the 1%?
yes. If they're competitive with themselves, and their mindset is that mindset.
Yeah. All or nothing.
Yeah.
But they actually enjoy it.
They might be a mid-lifter, they might be whatever, but if they want to control they want to control what they can control and they want to be better in every single sense for them, then that's fine. Where I think it falls down is if you impose that onto somebody else. If you're saying you need to do this because of X, Y, and Z, well, why? Why do I need to do that if that's not, like, powerlifting's this part of my life, like it's a tiny little part. Why should I control everything? Because it's not going to make a blind bit of difference to me just going and having a bit of fun on the platform.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so new part to the question.
So caveat.
New part to the question. This person that is competitive with themselves skips sets, doesn't do all their accessories.
This is what I mean though, it's like there's no point. Why are you being so super hyper fixated on the 1% stuff if you can't even get your basics? What the fuck's the point? You know what I mean? Like, it's pointless.
Yeah. I'm fully in that camp. Like, I think unless you are going for like pro stages like yourself, international stages like yourself, I fully believe that people should enjoy powerlifting, and I don't know, unless you're like really autistic like me, I don't think you particularly get enjoyment out of controlling your whole life to be powerlifting specific. I think it would be much more beneficial for people, and people would enjoy powerlifting more and also progress more in the gym if they were more relaxed day to day. They could do what they want. They could go out with their mates. They could eat eat a fucking pizza every now and then. But they come in the gym and they lift to their full capabilities. They do their full sessions. They hit their prescribed RPE. And when the RPE is prescribed at 10 or AMRAPs or whatever, they are like fully sending it. And they are also on their accessories. They are buying into their accessories. So they're not just
fucking sandbagging shit.
Or just doing the motion. So we had this conversation, didn't we? Of like, right, okay, you can pick up 230 kilo dumbbells, do some split squats, and it's hard. And you can make it hard just by doing the weight, but just going up and down. Or you can pick up some 12 kilo dumbbells,
time and attention,
really think about your movement
connection,
and like what you're weak in, what you need to do to get better, what you need to do to get your joints healthier, everything like that. And it can be, I'm not going to say 10 times harder, but it can be equally as hard, however, way more beneficial for you as a human and an athlete to do that. And I think there is very few lifters out there that actually do that. And some might say they do it, but do they actually do it?
Yeah.
I think that is boiling down from the level of experience. Like we always say, it's like, we said it a couple of podcasts ago, where I've come from bodybuilding background, so I know what it's like to push to failure. I know what it's like to do time and tension, mind-muscle connection stuff. You get a lot of people that come from a sporting background, or they'll just go straight into powerlifting. They'll assume that, okay, I'll be as explosive as I am with a bench press, a compound lift, as I do with a side raise, as I do with a lat pull down, as I do with a push down. You don't need to be doing that. It should be time under tension, constant tension on the isolation movements. Yeah. It's just as hard.
Yeah.
It's difficult for like Gen Pop as well, or just people kind of in general who don't know. So the more information you have to know why you're doing something, like why are you doing something? Is it just to move through space? Like, or is it because you want to access a certain range of motion, or you want to access like this joint position? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Like, I could do a load of lateral like raises, but then I might be doing them totally wrong, or like, it's just knowing why. And sometimes people will ask you that question and sometimes they won't, but then it might come down to that, what you were saying before, which is that effort, and where you want to put that effort will always like come back to reward you. So if you are genuinely interested in like why you're doing something, you will kind of dig a little bit deeper, and it's that kind of level of interest, I think, that will take you like a little bit further in your training, maybe in your nutrition, in anything you kind of want to delve, like whatever rabbit hole you want to go down.
Personally, I think people should be way more invested in what they're doing for their accessories, and people will take videos of their squat, bench and deadlift, send it to their coach, and they'll want micro adjustments on that. They'll be like, how's this, coach? Any cues? And their coach, a lot of the times their coach will give like little micro adjustments just to get a little bit more mechanical efficiency. People should be really doing that for accessories as well. And I'm a big fan of that, because a coach can, watch an athlete and they can see, again, we'll just give this as an example. A coach can watch an athlete and see, right, okay, I know that you're struggling for internal rotation at hip flexion during a squat. So you can see it either in like an ankle roll, or you can see it where the knee isn't able to track like over toes as well as the other knee, whatever it is. You can see as a coach if an athlete is struggling with something like that. So then as a coach, you should be programming accessories accordingly to try and access that internal rotation at hip flexion. However, if the athlete doesn't know that and the athlete isn't engaged, they're just going to do their split squats like normal. Yeah. They're going to carry on getting strong in the range and the hip access positions that they have, but it's not going to be beneficial to push them forward. Athletes should really be pushing coaches, I think, to ask more questions, to say why is this in here, and what should I be concentrating on, or how should I be performing this movement? And I think if anyone wants to really search for a 1% on how they could get better, if they've ticked off the effort and the buy-in and commitment to a training program, if they've ticked off those two things, the next thing is the understanding of accessories and understanding of how your body should move and can move and be mechanically efficient.
But is there a carryover to the big three?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like what he's asking for is more videos though. So
I think it's a sly little
tempo push stance, set to 20 on the tricep extension. Chalk your hands and don't edit it. Chat to your mate and then just don't edit the video, just send it to him. Set 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's got you as my eyes anyway. He's like,
the Chinese spy.
People have been arrested for that recently.
Oh yeah, a couple of people did. It was 2 people, weren't they?
What?
But were they Chinese or were they spies for the Chinese?
Yeah, I think they were spies for the Chinese. They looked very English.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't know if it was.
Ah, right, yeah.
Oh, they were English. Judas.
Yeah. I remembered my 10 seconds. I remembered it.
Well, that can't be your 10 seconds. Like, we caught some Chinese spies. That's the highlight of my week. Goddamn pesky Chinese. Oh wait, they weren't Chinese. Goddamn wide eyes.
Stop.
No. Speaking about, was it that part about enjoying powerlifting though? I think I was at my best. Actually, I was at my best when I used to do this a lot. I said it 2, maybe 3 times. Because powerlifting is super boring. I don't have told you, I think powerlifting is really fucking boring. And I'd hit my peak. Had hit my blocks, and I'm about to start my peak. At that point, I'm like, prep's pretty boring. It's been feeling pretty heavy. Body feels shit. Then I fuck off type B for the boys, and I do like a 3-day. So it's like, go hard, chill out, go hard again, and then come back. And then that's my deload week anyway. Then my weight comes down, surprisingly, and then I start my peak after that, and I'd just be so like amped up to go.
Yeah.
I'd like, I love powerlifting again. My body feels really good. Obviously, I don't think I'd be able to do that now because like I'm 39 this year, but back then, the 2 years that I did do really, really well, I was going to a B fair just before I started peak, and it was fantastic.
So essentially, you have to like write your body off, get it in like some serious like metabolic stress, recover from that, and then you feel.
But I was
fantastic.
mentally like so ready to go again. I was like, I no longer think powerlifting's boring. I can go hard, to start with peak and then go.
How do you get around? So if you do feel like, okay, so like my knee's niggly, or like this happened in my last session, so I'm gonna take that over to my next session. Like, how do you get over that? How do you get over, not letting one session affect you and the next session, or whatever's happened to you for whatever reason, there's something might come up, or like, your cat's fallen ill or whatever.
Well, the cat's just been ill. That's why I'm not financially fucking recovering. That's why.
I know.
Fucking car, and then the fucking
car's broken, and your cat's
and then the cat's broken.
Everything's broken. Now you've got to come in for a squat session. And you're like, this is going to be dog shit because X, Y, and Z has happened. So how do you go about thinking this isn't going to be dog shit? It's just going to be what it is, and we just do.
It is what it is. I trust the process. I trust what Alex set to me, and if I don't hit the number that he wants, I know realistically we're aiming for RP8, RP9. I've got enough training experience. I've got enough training experience in the crew that I have that train with me to go, that was a good selection, not that was a poor selection.
So would you say it's just like training over time and like getting
fucking deal with the fact that it's just going to be shit and sucks.
You know what?
And if it doesn't suck, you're like, okay, that didn't suck, that'll be okay.
I think it's maturity.
Yeah.
Like, I think that you're a mature enough lifter to be like, right, okay, yeah, my cat's dying, however, that's not affecting my squats.
He's better now. Let's not keep bringing it up.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to wish it on him. He's like, I'm going to come back, I'm like, fuck, he's actually gone. He's probably still got 5 lives left. 6, 5.
Oh, like, well, whatever it is, like, it needs to be like, right, the externals, like, are what they are. And this was the sort of, like, point of the podcast, because I saw someone, Peach, on social media, he mentioned about sleep, and he said, if you have a bad night's sleep, then that shouldn't be an automatic excuse for a bad gym session. And I fully agree with that.
Yeah, everyone's
Can't
got
get into your head
is
too
it
much
what
sometimes.
those Garmin things where it's like
No,
tells you how many
yeah.
like
Your sleep score.
yeah, your stroke score or whatever like you
Stroke
had the night
score.
before,
You're
and it's
dead.
like you're sorry, you won't be able to perform in the gym tonight. Like okay.
It's like the
Yeah.
whoops, innit, where it just tells you such bad readings, you think, fuck this, because all it does is it's putting that doubt in my head before you even start my session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think it's not expecting to be perfect, and just stacking every session as it comes, and not well, we've said this before as well, not holding too much emotion into each session.
Mm-hmm.
So not looking for perfection, going in, getting the job done, making sure that the effort in and focus in that particular session is on point as much as it can be, and then stacking that as a win, stepping back, assessing, and then just moving on.
Yeah.
And then you go again.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I think people have been way too lucky. In the fact that, you know, like all the lifters that are coming from university, I don't know if this is mainly aimed at them or not. Anyway, the lifters that are coming at university, they have very little life stress. They can sleep until 10 a.m., do whatever the fuck they want, get some fantastic like carbs in, go to McDonald's if they want, then come in the gym and they're like, oh, my sessions are really good. As soon as it hits real life, then it becomes a social media thing that, right, okay, I'll film my session. My session was bad because I didn't sleep. My session was bad because I'm trying to get a new job. My session was bad because my cat almost died. My session was bad because I've got, I don't know, my MOT to pay for and it's like failed. Like,
there's
I think people have just been way too lucky in the fact that they were able to get in sessions that they didn't have any like life stress around, and that isn't normal.
Yeah.
Like when is it normal that like we all get like a whole week, a week of 3 or 4 sessions, whatever it is, that every single session your externals were perfect.
I know.
It doesn't happen.
When we
Well,
get older.
No, I mean, I came into sport obviously not from that background, so not from being like at university. So I came from it having children and
That's
having
not sport.
It was for her. She was 3.
the amount I knocked out, it wasn't sport. So anyway, you find out what's important in life, so you can shut up and you.
Laughing.
So you find out what's important. So, you know, I'll be going home and my child's ill, or there's a family member that's like dealing with something, and it's like there's more important things going on where it's like, oh, I didn't hit my top set on squats. No one gives a shit. No one actually gives a shit because like there's more important stuff going on.
Yeah.
So you need to forget about that and like actually like sort your life out. So yeah, kind of glad that I've come into it from that level where, yeah, there's a bit more perspective
Where
to
it's just,
it.
oh, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's never that deep, is it?
No, powerlifting isn't that important.
Yeah.
But we are talking about levels. So you've got elite levels and you've got, you know, people who enjoy the sport, and then you've got people who are maybe dabbling in a type of training that resembles powerlifting. So you've got a lot of
You just got to
levels
make
to
sure
it.
that fits around their life and not that their life fits around powerlifting at that
Yeah.
level as well.
Yeah.
Don't let it consume you.
Yes.
'Cause you'll very quickly find out that it's very boring.
Yeah. A very short career into powerlifting. What? I've got the same one
And
again.
it's gone. Done.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the 1%, I think if you're an international lifter, a pro lifter, like by all means strive for it, as long as you've ticked off I'm going to call them the non-negotiables. Like it is non-negotiable if you are coming. Actually, no. Let me phrase that differently. If you are wanting to see progress, it is non-negotiable to put effort in. Like you have to put effort in to get better. That is just a non-negotiable. So as long as that is happening and you are ticking that off, then you can start to tick other things off. However, like eating well in general, I'm not saying worry about like every single micronutrient. I'm not saying worry about like every like calorie.
Stop being consistent with your calories at least.
Yeah. So just get like a little bit of consistency in. Everyone knows what a healthy meal looks like, and everyone can step on a scale in the morning and see a trend in weight. If they're getting heavier by like 100 grams every single day, you're probably overeating. If you're getting lighter by 100 grams every day, you're probably undereating. So eat a healthy meal that is gonna like have a consistent weight, if that's your goal, a consistent weight. Then after that, you're looking at what we spoke about, really trying to understand your programming. That's really the next thing to tick off. So like effort first, then good food, then understanding programming. Then you can start to look at, once you've done those three and you're doing those consistently very, very well, then start to look at, right, okay, maybe how can I improve my sleep? Can I get more sleep? Can I get better sleep? Can I get better nutrients in? Mm-hmm. Can I reduce my stress in any way? Maybe yes, maybe no, who knows? But if you are looking to do those things, you cannot blame bad sessions on them. Mm-hmm. It just is what it is. It's life. Just get on with it. Like you've still got a session to do. It's got like you got to do it.
You can only control what you can control. So if sleep was out the window because you've got a 3-month-old baby and that baby's doing whatever that baby wants to do, you're just going to have to suck it up and train with 3 hours sleep. Or if you're on shift, you know, and the shift pattern is disgusting, you've just got to that's life. You just got to control, like you've got to get on with it.
You just find it, like you always say, you find a way. Like look at Mike from last week. He found a way, didn't he?
Yeah.
Although his leg wasn't working, obviously, he still came and did his uppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still eventually just got to train in the good leg. You always find a way. You always reprogram. You always find something.
If you want it.
How bad do you want it?
How much do you want it?
How bad do you want it? Not very. Okay, fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. It hurts. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay. Stop then.
This is over.
Yeah.
We're done.
It does. It's where something, how important something is in your life to how much focus you want to put into that determines the outcome.
Nice. Anyway, my 10 seconds, I remembered it. So, do any of your children play roadblocks?
The fuck is that?
It's a video game.
I thought you meant actually physically blocking roads. They used to do that.
No.
No.
Building giant snow penises when it's snowing, just put it on the main road.
menaces.
Oh no, apparently it's one of like the most popular video games in the world. Anyway, so I listened to it.
How do you know all this stuff, kid stuff?
I listened to a podcast, right? It's called the SRS podcast, right? Anyway, this podcast, this blew my mind. This video game is like I think it's the biggest video game in the world at the minute, but the paedophiles on there.
We're back on that.
Is it Roblox or Roadblocks?
I don't know.
Roblox, I think it might be. Is it like? Did it say anything about Minecraft?
They made a movie about that with Jack Black.
Do you know what Minecraft is?
Yeah, well, I know it's a game.
Very square, aren't they? A little square.
I think they don't play Roblox, but if it is that I think it is. And I've heard something about this because it's all internet based, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
you can play like loads of different games on this platform. I think they call it a platform.
yeah, make friends.
Yeah. So right, let me tell you some things. Right, you can play games. Like you can go on and search in games.
Which go on.
Of
I'm taking notes.
like, do you know like school shootings out in America?
Columbine. Yeah.
You can play first-person shooter versions of them, of like genuine, like exact recreations.
My God, of the layout of the school and all sorts.
Being the shooter, and you have to you only have to be like 9 years old to play these games. So
That's
like
a very clever kid. I wouldn't really know what to do back then.
Yeah,
No.
but like you are going in there. You're wearing like the exact clothes the shooter wore. You have like the shooter's gun.
Blade jackets, the long leather blade jackets with the flame beanies in it.
Yeah, fucking hell. But like in
Kind
some
of
cases,
monster in the
like,
hand. It's true though. That's what they look like.
but in some cases they've got like inscriptions on their like guns, which is like genuine real life. And in the game, it has those same inscriptions. You go around they have leaderboards for the amount of children you shoot.
That's going to create so many fucking weirdos.
And it has the genuine like victims' names that like.
Oh
right,
my
so
God!
There's these kids
This is
that
like real life GoldenEye from N64. Do you remember N64? You too young?
too young.
GoldenEye.
Who doesn't know that N64?
GoldenEye was sick, though.
GoldenEye was
That was
fucking
like-
mint when
yeah, it was
when you
the
pull out the
best.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The Magnum, the big Magnum.
Yes.
The one shooters.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can play first-person shooters of that. There was the Muslim massacre in New Zealand, Christchurch.
Yeah.
They have that on there.
So was it some like innocent platform, and all of a sudden you dug deeper, and it was
It's
like
gone a bit.
all these little games inside there?
Yeah.
Was it just a platform that all of a sudden you just got a bit?
It's a platform that hosts people to like create games on, but they create these games on. They've created like a Tinder for children, but like, the worst thing is, right?
Oh God.
Yeah. So the worst thing is, you can go on like eBay or Facebook Marketplace or whatever and buy children's profiles. So they say that you have to be like age verified, right? So you have to like, when you sign up, you take a picture of your face and then it verifies your age. So it says like, yeah, you're actually like 10 or 13 or whatever. So there are people on eBay and Facebook and whatever and like Craigslist selling children's
Pictures
profiles
of their kids and stuff to say that they can create a profile.
So
to
they're
track it.
selling like genuine profiles. So like, right, here's the username and ID that is like a
So
verified
then you
child.
can log on to play with other kids.
So then you log on and play with other
Kids.
kids. And they went on this like Tinder game and
Fucking
they talked to 5 people, literally the first...
Jonah, what are you doing? Fucking hell, that's scary.
The first 5 people that like came up, like they literally signed up for an account on this podcast, and it was like within 10 minutes they were like on this game, getting people messaging them, and it was like, you freaky, you want to meet, what are you up to tonight? And they said their profile.
You freaky.
Yeah, it was
Imagine if I was
mad.
scared. Freaky, what, like scared?
I'm so scared right now.
Yeah.
They were
Freaky, scared.
No, Cartman when he's on the thing, when he's trying to make a friend online, and the friend's like, do you want to meet? It's like, yeah, I want a friend or whatever. Like,
South Park. Yeah, I remember that episode. Yeah.
But yeah, they were
cute.
like the first 5 conversations were all like people trying to be fucking weird.
That is scary.
It's mental. Honestly, like they did it on this podcast, like there and then, signed up, just went through it. Like they were like, yeah, okay, we'll sign up as like a 15-year-old because you don't need to like age verify for that young. It's only like below
And
that.
it's still got loads of hits.
I don't think this is Roblox because that's like building building things. It doesn't sound like
right, I don't
Pedo
know.
Planet or whatever that was.
Yeah, this is literally Pedo Planet, and apparently like schools are recommending it to like kids to like go on and play. That it's like, oh yeah, it's like this online community and like it's really safe. Anyway, it is absolutely not safe. In America, a 10-year-old girl, right, was on this platform, groomed by a guy, and basically they were talking on this Roblox platform, whatever.
It was her cousin.
And they were like, oh yeah, my parents have gone out. The guy went over,
Oh my
kidnapped
God.
her, took her to a hotel, and she got raped by 5 men. And it's like this big suit at the minute. The parents are trying to sue Roblox or whatever. And they're like, no, your child of 10 years old signed a disclaimer that there's no
fine print in it.
arbitration allowed.
Is that fine print in it? Where you just, you click the box of fuck reading all that shit, click it.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, this podcast blew my mind.
Wow. That is mental.
Yeah, so any parents out there, if your child plays on whatever it is, something that sounds similar
Stop
to Roblox.
worrying about your
Yeah,
squat
man.
top set.
Yeah.
Start worrying what
Get them
your
back
kids
on
are
the old
doing.
consoles where they don't have to talk to anyone online.
Yeah.
The old
Have
N64, Dreamcast.
Have a little look at what your children are up to on this game. Oh, and
SNES.
they don't have any like picture, like, you know, on you can send pictures to people. So there's these like men or old people sending pictures to young
not me,
people,
by the way.
sending pictures to like kids, and they're like, to be mature, we do this as being mature. You send pictures like this back for like being friends. So they're just getting like pictures fucking exchanged all the time of like kids and like.
It's scary,
It's
isn't it?
mad.
Like the shit that can happen
Internet
online.
bad.
And there was a clip of like a school recording that someone went into a school and they were like, oh, who here plays on Roblox? And like all the kids put their hand up, and then they're like, who here has seen like nudity or whatever on that game, and like, or had like some strange messages or whatever, and like 70% of the kids put their. It was like a class of like 60, and like 70% of their kids put their hand up. It honestly was mental.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that was my 10 second. That was way
That
longer
was
than 10
way
seconds.
over.
I feel like I had to get that out, because if there is anyone with kids on there, like I wouldn't want my kid being exposed to that. I'm never going to have a child.
Some
but
mad shit as well. Speaking of kids, well, he's not a kid, he's a 28-year-old man. Did you hear about that guy?
No, what?
In Bali.
No?
So he's basically, he was with his missus on a moped in Bali, then a van comes up, pulls him in, kidnaps him.
Is this the fake wedding proposal?
No. There's loads of videos coming out of him. Like he comes up on a video where he's got black eyes everywhere and he's just speaking Ukraine, and he's basically translating saying, "Oh, mum and dad, please give 8 million to blah 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 blah. These are the money you owe these people, the money that you've scammed off them. They've already broken my leg, took some limbs and stuff, and if I don't die from this, I'm gonna die from an infection. So please bring me back of what's left of me." And apparently the parents just blocked them, or just like, we're not going to fucking negotiate with you guys. So later on, basically 2-3 days later, he's cut up, head, body, limbs, just on the washed up on the beach when some runner came past. But it turns out the parents were Ukrainian gangsters, and they own loads of scam call centers, and they just scam the wrong people. But get this though, so obviously inside private eye, I went onto the girlfriend's profile. So she's an influencer, like a model, and if you scroll back, she's been in Bali for about a month or so, and then she'll post the odd picture where he's in the background with her, or he's riding a moped, but you can't tell who it is because he's just got no tattoos on his back or piercings or anything like that. So that could just be any Caucasian guy. And then on Valentine's Day, it was a picture of him full frontal with his chest piece, and then on the yacht saying, she titled it, "Fuck Valentine's Day, I love you every day." The next day, boom, gone. He was kidnapped like that, gone. Yeah.
Shit like that happens a lot.
Does it
Fair play
though?
to- yeah, fair play to
It probably
the
does
parents.
under
Parents, there's your son in mush.
Yeah, like what's the point? Like, my son's been like mutilated, right? I'm like, he's gonna die either way. What's the point on me sending them 8 million? Okay, yeah, he's gonna die either way. Chop his head off, be done with it, and then
I've still got another one back at home. Yeah, sound.
You haven't got kids, have you, Chris?
I'll keep my 8
Let's
million.
put it into a different.
Yeah, I mean, if you've already done that damage, like,
Yeah.
go on. You just carry on having your fun.
He is 28 now. He could make his own fucking mind up.
He's a big
fuck him.
boy.
It's his choice to go out there. He could have got run over by a bus.
Does he need hands? Does he need legs? We're in the future anday. Nobody judges. Yeah, it's fine. Just
you can get prosthetic. It's okay. It's cool.
Just get those robot legs from China. Yeah, sound. we'll sort some deal out with them. We'll get them some fucking robot legs.
Dog body.
Yeah.
And a rat face.
People die out in Bali all the time. Like they get like knocked off mopeds and shit. Like the parents can just be like, oh yeah, he could have died by being knocked off a moped. So be it.
Yeah, but these videos, apparently these videos are emerging now though. It's pretty scary stuff.
This podcast got so dark.
He starts it every time. It's always about like diddling kids. They're like just to let everyone know I'm not a diddler. Like we just end up going talking about something about diddling kids.
I'm trying to keep children safe.
I reckon he's gonna end up.
But if there's anything happened to him, then fuck those kids.
You're gonna end up being like a paedophile hunter with your dogs though.
Yeah,
fucking get him, get, and then all 5 dogs will just run after him.
The guy on this podcast that I listened to was this paedophile hunter. He was on this game, like hunting all these pedos. He's had like.
Was he physically hunting them? Or was he just?
No, he gets other people to hunt them.
Yeah.
He internets them, and then he gets pedo hunters to go out and hunt them.
I'm sure I've seen a film like that.
Yeah.
He's
not physically catching them.
He's digitally catching them, and then someone else is physically catching them.
That sounds pretty lazy to me. I think I'd rather do the physical catching. Like, I've got you now. You can't. You're under arrest.
You've got to find out if you're doing it. It's like I'm just going Tesco. Like I've not done anything.
You just look at me like you look awfully noncy. You look the type. Why are you so sweaty? Like you're a nonce. You come with me.
It's mad how they catch them though. So most of the time they talk to all these kids and that, but they don't quite incriminate themselves enough to
nonce law. They must know the nonce law.
Yeah, so
that's just a bit too much of a creep to say. Like, if I say this word or say this, I've broken the law.
He doesn't smell like a nonce.
So they don't quite incriminate themselves enough. However, what they do is they get like other people to message them, like the opposite of a nonce catcher. So like, oh, I'm here to help you. Like, so then they meet up and they're like, right, okay, I'm here to help you. Like, what images do I need to delete so you're not going to get caught by the cops? And they're like, oh yeah, I've got like 20 like kid porn videos on my phone. Like, please delete it. And they're like, haha, I got ya.
Oh, reverse psychology stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry. I don't know what's happened to this podcast.
I know what you're going to do if you won the fucking Euro Millions tonight, which I need to put on. It's 181 million. You just end up being like a fucking a nonce buster. I don't think anyone's took that name, so you actually they call us the nonce busters. You can just go out with your dogs and just go fetch.
Yeah, like Ghostbusters, but nonce busters.
Yeah.
You're obviously so quick. You've only just caught on that.
I did. It took a while.
You can dress one of the dogs as Slime. Do you remember Slime?
Slimer.
What? I don't even know.
Of course he doesn't know Ghostbusters. Of course he doesn't.
What's the Flubber? I know Flubber.
That's nothing to do with Ghostbusters. That's not even same. Well, Ghostbusters are these guys that come around catching bad ghosts, but they always kept this cute. It was like a ghost dog. Right. He just slabbered everything, ate everything. It's like a dog, really,
like
wasn't
it? What was his name?
Slimer. He's a big green thing with a massive tongue.
Yeah, and he just...
You like that one, wouldn't it?
He just ate loads of pizzas and shit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Slimer.
And they had the...
I'm going to get all my, like, 90s old films and, like, box sets and stuff and go round to Chris's house.
You'd just be asleep. What the fuck are these bricks? They're VHSs. Blockbuster, what is this?
I think I said something about, I've got some stuff on, like... CD or like videos. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do those even exist anymore? I'm like, Yes.
Yeah, how do you
Cassette
play
tape.
those
I
things?
remember-
Like, surely
remember-
video players are done.
Buying a DVD player because they were so expensive. They were like 400, 500 quid.
Were they?
Yeah, when they first came out, and they're like 10p
Can't be,
now.
because the PlayStation had the DVD player, and PlayStations went for
No, these are
quid.
CD players. Like
Oh,
DVD players.
you
Yeah.
mean VCD? Video CD
No,
players?
is that not like a disease?
That was quite snidey. That was like
Yeah.
me. Well, my family would always go back to Asia, obviously, and there'd be loads of these like sort of market stores that they put all these like fake like pirate CDs, and a lot of times, like 9 out of 10, they're going to be like, you see people standing up in the cinema walking off and stuff.
No,
They just
it's
pirate the CDs, but they'll be
I
like
wasn't
the
into
latest release.
No, I wasn't doing the pirate shit. It was like
Video
a proper
CD.
DVD.
Was it?
Yeah.
I used to love LimeWire. That was my jam.
Why did you love LimeWire?
For getting like free songs.
Oh yeah, same. I love LimeWire.
Why did you
for
use
that reason.
LimeWire?
Yeah.
What were you downloading?
Movies. Educational
Home
videos.
movies. Oh no, I didn't do that. I was like,
Of Jenna
8.
Jameson.
Do you know Jenna
You come home and then like
No.
you come home and the internet connection was fucked. And you're like, oh my god, I've spent a whole day at school waiting for this to download, and I've come home and it's on like 3%. So you have to retry again.
Neighbours
And then
was
next thing
always
you-
on when I got home from school.
Yeah.
Always. Jenna Jameson. Holy heck.
Yeah.
She looks awful now.
Yeah, she needed to do weight training.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
You do want to know.
No, not anymore. You don't.
Baywatch.
Jenna
I know the
Jameson
new
wasn't off
Baywatch,
Baywatch.
with like Rock.
Oh, okay. The old Baywatch.
That's not even OG. Jenna Jameson wasn't off Baywatch. You know that.
Yes, of course I do. No, I was just naming another one. Pamela Anderson was on Baywatch.
Obviously, Bob Wire.
Wasn't
Yes.
Pamela Anderson also on the new one though?
Was she? Did she a cameo?
She might have done a cameo, yeah.
Or maybe I just know that Pamela Anderson was on Baywatch. I don't know.
Maybe you knew her from that video that she was in with her boyfriend Tommy Lee.
No,
Remember that one on the boat?
Is
Nah,
that
of course
what you
don't
were downloading
know.
from LimeWire?
No. No. That's OG, that.
I feel like I'm too young for all
Not
this.
Tommy Lee Jones. Not Tommy Lee Jones, the actor.
The only sex tape I've really seen is Kim Kardashian. That's like
Ray
my...
J.
Pardon?
That was with Ray J.
Yeah.
Yeah. One Wish. I don't remember any other songs after that. Do you? You like R&B. What other songs did Ray J do?
I have no idea. I'm
You like R&B?
You always put R&B on.
Yeah, only
Naughty's
because
R&B.
it's- Yeah, because
I
it's
thought you
like the
like indie
easiest thing to
stuff.
put on. I am the worst person for like
Music,
artists and
'cause-
music
Or
and whatever.
90s stuff.
I'll happily just put on like Pop Party Princess or like
No.
now what is it now
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 CD.
CD.
95.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Now 95.
Do you
I
remember?
think I had like 5 of those. Now 89. Brilliant.
No, I'm useless. Right, well that's probably enough of us talking shit. Isn't it?
We talked about more
just
shit than
talked
anything
absolute shit.
powerlifting.
That was
Come
fun.
back next week.
Yeah. Next week we will try and do some questions. I've been saying this for a few
Yes,
weeks
do
now.
questions.
Yeah.
We'll do some questions because the
Well, let's
questions were
just
quite
chat
good. The
dark,
questions
random
also
shit.
keep us on topic.
Yes, that's true because we have literally diverted
Well,
very
Mike did say
badly
we
off
wanted to come back
topic.
on at some point.
Yeah, we might have to get someone else on. I really want to get either Rose or Jack on. Those two are so interesting.
Yeah.
You know when you just
CrossFit
see, like,
backgrounds as well, something a bit different.
Yeah, they're,
Something a lot more interesting than powerlifting.
they're just cool people though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They are just like, even like the filters that they put on their videos, they're just cool people.
Oh, I'm not very techy.
I'm not
I haven't
very
a clue how to do
techy.
that.
Nah, that's what I mean. Like none of us are that cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm so cool.
Yeah, no.
So
If you
rad.
say you're cool, yeah, I'm rad. If you say you are, right?
Mr. Skateboard, that was quite rad.
Nah, they're cool. And plus, I wanna know more about the restaurant world in Leeds, like where they're because those two are like
Well,
Big
right
bits
into
in
the
me.
restaurant.
Jack told
world.
me that, one of Rose's clients, they owned
Lupe's.
Lupe's.
They still are
And-
the old couple that come in.
Yeah. And then MF Doom, who's a famous rapper that got deported from America, he lived in Leeds and that was his favourite spot before he died. MF Doom's sick. OG.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they got loads of restaurant connections, so I want to know about
Yes.
I want to know where the good places are to go in Leeds to eat that aren't like the high street main shit.
Food snob.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to know like, the little place. Like, you know how you go up to like the little Chinese places when you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know like those places down
Yeah.
here.
They're good.
Why are you
Hose is
laughing?
good. Oriental City's pretty good. Hose is good.
Do you just eat Chinese?
Yes, all I eat, mate. Rice for breakfast. I actually do eat
You
rice.
do, you
I actually
literally
do eat
do.
rice for breakfast, so you can't like.
What was it? Saturday, 7 a.m. Just a massive.
That was actually pasta. That was actually pasta. That was pasta and mince.
I took a picture actually of our food. I had this tiny bowl of porridge and this massive like dog bowl. It's about the size of the table with just rice and shit in it.
That's why I'm closer to 100 kilos, and that's why you're a fucking weasel.
Oh, here we go.
And not having enough fibre in your diet, it's just why you gotta give yourself hemorrhoids on that hack
Look how
swap.
big these legs are though. Weasel legs, like big legs.
Sure.
Yeah. How much do you take? I take nothing.
What?
This is just
I
pure
don't take
effort.
nothing.
This is pure effort that's made these. What's made those?
Trembolone.
And rice.
Trembolone sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. And grandma's chili oil.
And fish cakes.
Yeah.
Wish it was
Right.
Jolly Bee
I
though.
thought you weren't eating the chili oil anymore.
I'm not. I've cut that out of my diet because
Good.
it's probably going to give me
It
ass
smells
cancer.
bad.
Yeah. It doesn't smell
No,
bad.
it
It smells
smells
really
so
fucking
good.
good.
It
It's
smells
really
so
good.
good.
But I have so much of it.
No, when it comes
On the app, I
other
scan it on my app. It's
parts of
like,
you.
oh man, it's really bad.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get ass cancer from that. Don't eat it anymore.
I
Just
saw it
stop
on the
eating
side for ages and I was like, that looks rank. And I just didn't even know what it was.
Racist. Doesn't look white. She doesn't look white on there. It's probably not safe to
It's not
touch.
a Caucasian lady
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the bottle.
No, it's
Oh,
because
look at Margaret. Yes, I'll eat that.
like brown and flaky. I was like,
It
this
was
looks weird.
Some bits you can get like chunks of like dry tofu in there. It's quite nice that the chicken
Oh,
and the
no.
tofu bits.
I hate tofu. But anyway, so I opened the lid, sniffed it, and I was like, oh my god, that smells so good. So there
is
you go.
good.
Can't judge a book by its cover.
No.
Right.
You're gonna need to stop. I think.
can we
need to
stop?
stop.
We need to stop.
Yeah.
Goodbye. See you next week for episode 8 or 9. Wait, no. 7 or 8. 8 or 9.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you know
Goodbye.
next week.